Hello, tribe. This is the Marriage Lounge. Lessons and blessings through real life experience. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, whatever uh, day this video is uploaded. I hope your day is going fabulous and you are keeping yourself around positive energy, doing positive things, around positive people. But I just wanted to drop you a nugget. Me and my grandson and I was having a conversation the other day, and his girlfriend, she doesn't work. They're getting ready to have a baby. It's not his first baby. This is like his fourth child, but he got three from a previous relationship. Uh, he was married and but now he's in another relationship with his high school sweetheart. But anyway, making a long story short, and he was saying that I said, well, we was talking. I didn't see her, and I said, is your girlfriend home? And he was like, no. He said yes, she's home, but she's cooking. And I said, and I was asking him what he cooking, and he was like, oh, she cooking some rolls and some white rice and some. He named a lot of food. It was so much food. Like I'm like, but what's the special occasion? He was like, well, you know what? One thing I want my woman to know how to cook, and you know what? If a man want a traditional woman that cook, he got to do the traditional thing and take care of things like he's supposed to, and which is true. But and he was saying a lot of men are not willing to be traditional men for the woman to stay home and they take care of everything. Because I can say that, my grandfather, and people say it all the time, oh, things were cheap then. My grandfather took care of my grandmother. She never worked. I never know my grandmother worked. She took care of us. When we came home from school, she was there. She walked us to our bus stops. She was there. And my grandfather had a second grade education. But he had a house built from the ground. Built from the ground, I tell you. And I had my own bathroom. And could have been maybe 8, 9, somewhere up in there. And I was living in Florida with my mom, and my grandmama, she didn't want me to, I was the first granddaughter. So my grandmother, she just took me over. And I stayed with her up until 12 years old, because that's when she passed in the 70s. I can't exactly what year it was, but she passed in the 70s. And then my mom didn't want me to stay with my grandfather because she said I needed, to be around a woman for my growing up. So I moved to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and that's where I went to school and everything, high school and everything, finished school there and everything. And I didn't leave Florida until 2005, and I came to Atlanta, Georgia. And I've been in Atlanta, Georgia since. But I've always been off and on the Fort Lauderdale because when my mom was living, I went there back and forth to help my sister take care of her. And if y'all look at my eyebrow and they're shiny, I just got them done tinted. And I guess I'm so used to my own they look a little funny there, but oh well. I just got them because I'm going to my job is having a big meeting on Sunday morning, and I just want to look a little extra, so I just got them done for the sake of that. But anyway, so me and my grandson, he was saying how, Grandma, a lot of men, they want traditional women, but they're not willing to make the sacrifice to be the traditional man. He said, I pay all the bills. All she got to do is, hey, she packed my lunch, she keep the house clean, she cook food, because he said, hey, if you're going to be with me, you got to cook. And the young lady she loves to cook. she loved to cook so much that she willing to, after the baby's born in maybe a year or so, after the baby get up, she wants to start home, have her own food truck and cook food, soul food in New Mexico. So most likely that'll sell, because most likely it's probably not a lot of soul food restaurants in New Mexico. So she probably make a good living doing that. So he said that's her goal. That's what she want to do. So he said, hey, I paid the bill. And you know what? A lot of women will say, well, that's control. Even men probably say that's control. But it's nothing wrong with that. As long as that man, it's a lot of men want their women to stay home. We have to stop selling, us women, we have to stop selling, being in a relationship, knowing that you don't love that person, staying with that person for whatever reason. You're staying because you need a roof over your head. You're staying because of kids. You're staying because whatever reason. You don't want to be alone. You just, hey, they'll say it's better to have somebody than nobody. Well, you know what? Being single is not bad, because I stayed single a long time. You can be married and still. Y'all know I did the video not too long ago. Married but still feeling lonely. That is happening every day. It's so many couples now are living. They're married but they live a single life. I'm gonna say it again. They are married but they live in a single life. They might be in separate rooms, ain't no sexual activity going on, no connection whatsoever. They just tolerating each other. And you know what? We cheating ourselves when we do that. We really cheating ourselves. You might as well let that person go. If you know you deep down in your heart don't love that person, you can't have a connection with that person, you might as well just go on about your business. Let that person find the person. You find the person that you need to find, and let that person find the person they need to find. It's somebody out there love that person, cherish that person, honor that person, value that person. If you're not doing that, let that spouse go. Let it go. You think, y'all get, and a lot of times we get hung up on, oh, well, I done put this in the relationship. I done built this up. I got this house. I done spent so much money. I done did this. That just crap. That just excuses. Excuse my French. I'm going to say just like my nephew said, one man said, on his co-worker said on the job, it's just it's like an asshole. Everybody got one. And it's true. You can't keep on making the excuses. If you want to live a happy, fulfilled life, be honest with yourself. Be real with yourself. Y'all be out there talking about, oh, be real, be organic, all this kind of stuff. Well, that's the same thing. It's the same way in a relationship. Be real and be organic. Be real with yourself. You ain't. If you can't, you mean to tell me you rather be with a person that you don't have no feelings for, because you can live in this big house and try to live this big lifestyle, worrying about what people say. One thing about me, I never worry about what nobody say. Never. I'm gonna do what makes Sonya happy. And like I say, I might stay with you and give you a chance for a while to see what you're gonna do, to see if things gonna get better. I'm gonna talk it over with you. I'm gonna ask you if you need counseling. I'm not gonna make up my mind to say it's gonna be ever after. Cause even though you fight for your marriage, and I say put a good fight for your marriage. I truly believe that. Put a good fight for your marriage. Do it. Pull out all the big guns that you need to do to try to make that marriage work. But you got to remember, it takes two. It takes two to tango. It takes two. It takes a team to win. So if that other person is not willing to get together with you to make things happen, this is the time when you just have to move on. You have to move on. If you dealing with somebody, they don't want to connect with you on the physical plane, they don't want to go nowhere, they don't want to do nothing, if they just, now you got some spouses that's sick, they can't, they can't help that. And in a case where, say like you had your relationship was physical with your wife, y'all had, and then something just happened where they can't no more. That's a whole different level. You got to stand there. You have to. If there was already, if y'all was already having, a healthy sexual life, and then something happened where the other can't perform or whatever, you have to stand there hanging there. But if they just decide, well, I don't want to be sexually active with you no more, and I'm tired, and I'm this and I'm that, making 1,000 excuses, and then you done tried to get the help you need to get for them, and then they don't want to see no counselor. They don't want to. That's a losing battle right there. You fighting a losing battle. Like I say, before you end your marriage, pull out all the big guns. And I'm not giving no type of marriage advice. I don't have no counseling, BBDs and DDDs behind my name or none of that. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is a disclaimer. I am self-proclaimed, and I'm just telling you through my life experience, what I do, my honest opinion. But what time it is, I gotta take somebody somewhere. But I'm getting ready to end this video because I gotta go. But I just want that dropped in my spirit, the conversation that me and my grandson and I had, and I said, you know what, I got to share that conversation with my audience, and I want to come on here and before I forget about it, because like I said, if I don't write a lot of things down, I will forget. So, just try to be mindful of your marriages and relationships, and don't waste time. But one thing about time, you can never get that back. Once you lose time, you cannot get it back. I done been in a relationship 7 years, wasn't married to the person, and you can't never get that time back. You can't get it back. And some of y'all out here, y'all just wasting a lot of darn time. Y'all know y'all done met people that y'all connect with, but y'all staying for the sake of whatever. And we got to stop doing that. We got to stop using excuses why we need to stay in a jacked up relationship. And I'm gonna say it again. We have to stop using all these excuses to stay in a jacked up relationship. Do what you need to do and move on with life. And be focused. Be determined. Be consistent at what you're doing. Write it down. Journal. Do affirmations and admirations. Pray. Whatever you need to do. Whoever you're praying to. Pray to, your higher self. So, we have to make it happen. Make it happen. You got to shake up some things. You got to take it by force. Take it by force. You got to take it by force. A lot of things in our life we got to be aggressive with. And we just can't waste time. Because time is money. It really is. So, I'm going to end this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Hope you continue enjoying your day, and let nobody tell you that there's nothing you can't do, because you can do anything. Like I said, everything you see in this word, you see it with your naked eye, it created in their mind. It created in their mind, and then it came into reality. They manifested. So you can manifest anything you want. And just say what you mean and mean what you say. Peace, love, and happiness. And I will see you all in my next video.